Thank you, everyone. Actually, this is a nice thing, an interesting thing with these types of sessions of 18 minutes. So I'm going to try to be as concise as I can. I only have 10 slides, so that's digestible, I think. So we are going to talk today about some actions that you could do on retaining your affiliates. This meaning that you have some affiliates that are generating revenue for you and you don't want to lose them to another merchant or whatever, right? So first of all, take a look at this picture and think about a farmer's market wholesale, right? And this is the association that I find that is best fit with these affiliate retention efforts, right? So what you do as a merchant is try to sell your fruits, vegetable, whatever it is in a farmer's market, and you have to come up with the best offer for the affiliates, and you want to get your affiliates to buy from you even after they buy for the first time and they're happy with the merchandise and so on. So this is the image that you have to associate retention efforts with. Also, a thing that I would note is that with smart affiliates, you probably know this, but they don't keep all their eggs in one basket, meaning that they will not promote only one merchant from the same niche, let's suppose, right? They want to have the flexibility of if something happens with a certain merchant's brand name or products, they can quickly switch to another, and this helps them, have continuity with their revenues. So, after having this graphical description, we should look at why affiliates stop promoting merchants. So, here are just 5 top things to monitor. First of all is the conversion rate, because of course if a program does not convert, it's no longer attractive for the affiliate. Then there's tracking. You have to make sure that you have the right platform and that it functions properly, so the affiliates will get credited for the sales that they refer. Then there's the payout and incentives part, and not necessarily how much you pay them, but how often you pay them and how you pay them, right? Because for some types of affiliates, payment frequency is much more important for search engine marketing affiliates, for example. Then we have tools and resources. Many of the affiliates need banners. Many of the affiliates can perform better if they use co-branded landing pages. So those are just some things that you have to make sure they have at their disposal to promote you successfully. And finally, but not least, there's the relationship part, which is very important. Actually, from the AFSTAT surveys, more than 3/4 of the affiliates consider their relationship with the affiliate manager as being important, an important thing for them to move forward with that specific program. So, number one, let's get into the business of retaining affiliates. I would say that number one would be to help them convert better and address the first bullet point there. So just take a look at your top affiliates stats in your program, and in order to maximize your revenue, of course, you have to address them with certain priorities. So you'd want to improve the affiliates conversion rate for your top affiliates if you think or they tell you they can convert better with certain added materials, landing pages, and so on. Then look at the long tail affiliates, so the ones that produce something but are not having so many sales, but you know that they can produce sales. And number 3 would be the conversion rate for top traffic senders. And here we can go a little bit into the affiliate activation part. I mean, they do send traffic, but they don't do any sales. Of course, making sure there are no tracking leaks within this effort is of base, right? Because this is what conversion is all about as well, the tracking thing. Number 2, rewarding performance with tiers and incentives. Now, on the screen you have just two examples of how some merchants do this. On the left, we have a classic performance-based tier approach with they give the affiliates 25% for starters as a commission, and that can range up to 50% for more than $4,000 monthly sales revenues. That's this example. It's actually a partner of ours. It's Paragon Software. And on the right, you have a screenshot from VSO Software, which chose another way of approaching this. Not necessarily performance-based, but feedback-based. So if you take a look, they are offering a 30% base commission, and if the affiliate will share a direct email contact with their affiliate manager, they will get an additional 5% because that motivates them to communicate, and the merchant knows that they can rely upon that affiliate, that he's communicative, and they can push certain campaigns to them. Then, for example, if they provide an instant messaging account, meaning that all the big affiliates, especially from companies, not necessarily individuals, use this tool to talk online with their affiliate managers. So they give for that an extra 5%, and so on. These are just some examples. Also, as I mentioned before, if you're working with many search engine marketing affiliates, you know that the payment frequency is really important for them given the turnover they do. So I've seen search engine marketing affiliates being paid even twice a week in one program. So make sure that you respect their needs for that and reward their performance, not necessarily through performance-based things, but also through what they need to provide better to you. Number 3, building awareness through paid opportunities. So why I think we all know that affiliates are not only about performance marketing. I mean, in order to build a relationship with an affiliate and open your this communication channel with them, many times you have to take on a sponsored content, or I don't know, something that would bring you more into their community, to get you more awareness throughout their community. And this is what I mean by paid opportunities. For example, in this case study that we have here, IOBIT, which is a utilities provider, they partnered with Incredimail, and they offered Incredimail, of course, a higher than average commission for sale. They also had a custom version for them built, a custom download version, and a special price for Incredimail users, so that they would penetrate the US market. This was their goal, right? To build awareness in the US market. They're a Chinese company. So the results were that in the first 6 months of this campaign being run, from, I guess, less than 5% of the sales coming from the US, the US sales rose to more than 2/3, so more than 60% of the affiliate volumes were generated by US purchases, so to speak. Oh, sorry. Number 4, get the affiliates the tools that they need. So as I was talking before, you have to make sure that your affiliates are set up to succeed with your program, because otherwise they will leave and they will go to a merchant that probably sells similar products with you that can make them succeed. On the right, you have an example which I like very much, the Argos affiliate program, which is basically a website that provides all the tools that affiliates would ever need. I didn't see anything more complex than that online until now. Just a couple of ideas. Think about vanity coupons for your top coupon affiliates. Think about special SEM terms, search engine marketing terms, for the pay-per-click affiliates that prove that they can drive sales. And also think of this not necessarily globally, but on certain markets. You may want to loosen up your PPC policy for going into Asia or Europe or the countries that you want to penetrate. Also, co-branding landing pages work very well. There are 2 case studies on the internet that it's one from Affiliate Window that saw a 3- to 4-fold increase for the conversion rate after using this type of co-branding landing pages with, if I'm not mistaken, coupon affiliates. And there's also one from Linkshare, which saw a 66% increase in the conversion rate and 44% increase in the revenue by using the co-branding landing pages in conjunction with the affiliates. And of course, if you can give away to build your brand awareness, the free samples of your products, or free subscription for evaluation, free giveaways, whatever you can provide with the affiliates that can help them drive more revenue of your program, is welcome. I would also make a note for digital goods. Now, since we're going more and more into subscriptions, an idea that you could implement if you're working in this vertical would be to credit the affiliates for the renewals, for the license subscriptions. So if you have some sort of access to information, let's say website, and the affiliate gets you the lead, you not only give them the initial amount for bringing you the lead, but also, let's say for the first 12 months, you can give them part of the commission which the customer pays for that subscription. And number 5, as I was telling you before, building relationship with your affiliates is most important on retention campaigns. And I think most of us already do at least this one with the first one, with the establishing regular mass communication. We do send newsletters to our affiliates, or at least we should, announcing them changes in the program or new releases for our products and so on. Also working with your top affiliates individually, as you saw in that example of VSO software. They even give them an extra percentage for providing their instant message ID and emails, and so that they confirm the relationship. Also, the Affiliate Summit is a great venue, and the other affiliate events, for meeting with your affiliates. And not only meeting on the event floor, but there are also quite many schmoozing events at these conferences where you can get in touch with the whole affiliate ecosystem, meaning merchants, affiliates, agencies, networks brought together in one event, so they can each explore each other's possibilities and their synergies of working together. And as a classic marketing action, which I've seen that is done, is, don't ignore your affiliates on holidays and send them gifts and cards, just to show them that you appreciate them and you want to keep working with them. So the key takeaways for this session, I would say, is number 1, communicate with your affiliates. This is the base of it, so you have to really be in touch in order to sense the slightest dissatisfaction of the affiliate before it's too late. Number 2, activation of the latent affiliates, the ones that drive traffic but don't drive sales, or the ones that are very large, right? So supposing you have a software product and you're working with CNET, with download.com, and they don't do nothing in your program. So this is clearly something that you can fix for that. Then offering the affiliates what they need to be successful in promoting your program, co-branding landing pages, increased payment frequency, bonuses, and so on. This is also in relation to the next one, motivating the best performers. And as a best practice, as always, is checking your competitors on a regular basis to see what actions they are creating for attracting affiliates. And you don't need to replicate that, but just to be updated with their efforts in doing this. And these are my slides, and I'm now looking forward to your questions on the subject. Please. Yes.
Is it standard to stop after 12 months, or is it standard to just continue as long as the client has a relationship?
So the question is whether it's standard for subscriptions. What I mentioned, whether it's standard to stop after 12 months, or each merchant should choose its period of paying the affiliate. I would say that it would be the latter case. So depending on the lifetime of your subscription, you can get an idea of how much an affiliate brought lead is worth, and how you can motivate them with that. Any other questions?
Hi, yes. You mentioned trying to activate some of the affiliates who are driving traffic and not revenue.
Mm-hmm.
What are some ideas that you would suggest in order to get those non-revenue generators active within the program?
Well, first of all, as I told you in the conclusion slide, being able to communicate with them and finding out what's the problem would be the first thing to solve. Of course, in the same time, you can take a look at your tracking and see whether there's something wrong. There may be something wrong on some of your landing pages, or the landing page that they use, not to have the correct links, not the affiliate parameter, for example, in that. That's a base thing. And after that, after you get in touch with them, you will get a much better idea of what they need to make you successful. Maybe they're just, their community isn't engaged enough with your product, and they're used to getting a special offer, and you can provide that for them. We have a couple of more minutes if you have any questions. If not, thank you, and let's enjoy the show, everyone.